that had nothing to offer me. I just loved their look. The only thing they were giving me was sex. Packaged men. I used to be #1 fan. Hey, fuck boys. Now Okoro Blessing. Some of you don't know my story. I like fuck boys. I could spend my last card on fuck boys. But when I healed, I started to ask myself, what is a real man? Who is a real man? What does it take to say somebody is a real man? I started doing research. I started reading. I changed my pattern. I started looking deep. The man who is in my life now, I love you, baby, wherever you are. The man who is in my life right now has nothing to do with that thing I used to have. In fact, when some of my friends get to see my man right now, they'll be like, Blessing, it was different. I started understanding that it's not about look, it's about depth. I had to throw away how they look and look at how they treated me. The man in my life right now is not Tonto Dikeh. He's cute, but he's not that fuck boy. If you see the man in my life, he's not my spec. He's not my... If you see my exes, all of them are like that. Everybody I have dated, Tonto Dikeh, that's what they did. That's my spec. Even till now, when I go out and I go to the club and I see a tall, dark guy, I'll just look and I'll shake my head. I'll say, Kai! I remember when I'll see a tall, dark guy in the club. If I know fuck you, I know the rest. If I know date you, I know the rest. So I was able to go back inside and I changed my pattern. I said, Okoro Blessing, it's no longer about looks. I told myself, my ex-husband, I've forgiven you. I'm no more competing with you. In fact, all I want is peace and a man who is going to love me. I changed my pattern and my life changed. Everything that I wanted, I began to get. Yeah. Even sometimes, a little bit of my ex still reflects inside of me. Even sometimes, I still want to say, let me do this thing to prove a point. It's a subconscious thought because I'm human. I still want my ex to feel like I'm doing well. I still want my ex to feel like, but the truth about it is, my mom sat me down one day and told me, Nkiru, you are doing well. And to be very, very honest with you, I've been able to achieve a lot of things my ex did not have. So I have this excitement inside of me. Yeah, I've been able to achieve it with my ex. And I've been able to achieve a lot of things my ex said I could not achieve. Why? I healed. I went back and I healed. I had to use myself as an example so that most of you don't think I just want to clout. I'm not a clout chaser. I'm just a woman who is misunderstood. I think so. A lot of people misunderstand me a lot. Maybe because of the trending things you guys see on blogs. But no. Sometimes, if you see me talk about issue, I've been through that pain and I cannot stand it. Not because I want to clout. It's just because I can't hold the pain. Dear Tonto, no matter how you try to numb that pain, is there. Healing is not by going to church. Because I see these days, Tonto post a lot of things about God. All those one is drama, my love. You know it's drama. If I'm sitting beside you right now and I'm your friend, I'll tell Tonto Dikeh, baby girl, drop Bible, make we talk. I'll tell baby, you don't pray finish. If you, let's talk. It's not that drama. We know a lot of people who are in church are still broken. Some people actually use church to hide their pain. Some people don't go to church to heal. They go to church to hide that pain, to numb that pain. That is why they go there. You see some women going to sweep church, going to clean church. Some people are numbing a pain. Some people just want to be distracted. I know of a woman that told me that she went to clean church because she was always tempted in the house. She was always masturbating. So anytime she feels like masturbating, she will run to church. Church is more of a distraction. We use it to numb pain. It doesn't heal pain. Church don't heal. Church will numb it. Church will help you hide those pain for you very, very well. When you are speaking robo, people think you are at peace. You are not at peace. So if I'm with Tonto, I'll say, baby girl, drop Bible, let's talk. Leave Bible. We know, drop out. And the only way you can heal is to go back to the drawing board. You cannot heal with people. You will heal by yourself. You cannot heal with social media drama or comments. You will heal on your own. Because first road to healing is telling yourself the honest truth. If I'm supposed to be Tonto Dikeh's relationship therapist today, the first thing I will start from, I will not start from Tonto Dikeh, what happened between you and your ex, or what happened between you and Churchill. I'll start by asking Tonto Dikeh, let me hear about your childhood. there is something Tonto have not shared with the public. She has a root. She's coming from somewhere. Remember, Tonto Dikeh lost her mom at a young age. She didn't have a mom growing up. She grew up with a stepmom. There's a root. And she has not addressed her root. It is not the men. So healing simply means going back to your roots. That's why you need a therapist. A therapist is that person that will be a moderator to ask you questions. Because there are some questions you don't want to ask yourself. There are some questions you shy away from. There are some things you don't want to remember that happened to you. You just want to die it and be pushing blame. A therapist will tell you, bring it up for you and ask you this question. That's what Tonto needs. If I'm a relationship therapist today, I will not talk about the men. I'll talk about where are you coming from. There's a root problem. Something is happening. There is something that is draining her that she cannot talk about. It's not the men. The story we are seeing online are just the one that they are posting. There is a root problem. And that's why I said it is called healing. Healing does not need social media because nobody knows how we grew up. Nobody knows the environment we came from. Nobody knows the kind of toxicity we had suffered in the past. Only us know where we come from now. Only us know our story. So when you want to heal, you go back inside. That's why I said healing is inward. It's just like when you want to confess to God. The only way you can heal is to confess to God and tell him, God, I killed. God, I lied. God, I stole. If you don't go back inside and ask yourself questions, you will never heal. You will continue to project your fear. You'll be jumping to different men and different women looking for help. Nobody can help you. Help is you. And the easiest way to get help is by being honest to yourself. And that's why I said you need a therapist. Sometimes you can't confront your fears. You just need somebody to confront it for you. And that is what I do on the social media. When I confront your fears, you hate me. Some people hate me because I am confronting those things that they don't want to see. Those things they don't want to hear. There is their fears. It's not Okoro Blessing. Okoro Blessing is talking about that thing you don't want to talk about. That thing, stop it. They will hate you. That's the reason why when you want a man to change, they will leave you and go for another woman that will be taking that their bullshit. When you want a woman to change, she will leave you and go to another man that will take her bullshit. Some people don't want to confront fears, and that's the essence of a relationship therapist. That's why they say I'm controversial. Because I talk about the things that you don't want to talk about. This thing I'm talking about right now, you're talking about it in your mind. Or you're talking about it to your friend. Or you are gossiping about it to somebody. This thing I'm talking about, Tonto Dikeh, right now is what you have talked about. You have sent some of your friends the screenshot of the voice note. You have been sharing Tonto Dikeh's story. You've been gossiping. It's not new. So why are you people making it like when I talk about it, I'm clouting? No, I'm not clouting. The difference is that I'm bold. And people are wondering, how can somebody be this bold to be calling Tonto Dikeh Tonto Kwa? It's because I love her. It's because I feel her pain. I don't just love Tonto. We've shared the same pain. If I sit with Tonto right now, Tonto Dikeh is going to say, Blessing Okoro, you are me and I'm you. Because we share. When I talk to Tonto Dikeh will just be doing like this. If I talk to Tonto, Tonto will cry. Because I would tell her exactly what she has been going through that I did not even know. Why? Because I've been there. I've walked in her shoes. Heal. Heal. When you heal, you become strong. When you heal, you become powerful. When you heal, you become more. Heal. When you heal, you will not understand that a man is a partner. A woman is a partner. They are not your savior. Healing makes you understand that men are not your saviors. They are just partners. Women are not your saviors. Love is not your savior. That's why this popular feeling says if you don't love yourself, nobody can love you, because they are coming to love you. You need to give them something to love. The reason why we work on our character and our attitude is because when people come into our life, we want to make it easy for them to love us. Some of us are hard to love. No matter how we try to love you, it's hard. Why do you think it's easy to love a simple personality? Why do you think everybody loves white money in Big Brother house? Why do you think they love white money? White money is so easy to love. There's some personalities that are hard to love. Some white money is so easy to love. Very easy, because he's a jolly good fellow. White money, no define. You can't hold anything to white money. He's just easy to love. He's humble, he's sweet, he can cook, he can do that. Some of us are hard to love. Especially when we are strong personalities, when we have not understood character. Some people don't like me just because of the way I talk. Just because I don't sound a conservative way. just because I don't sound like their pastors. But what I'm saying is what your pastor is saying. But your pastor is saying it in a more soft way. Me, I'm aggressive. So that's why most people don't like me. People will start to like me now if I start to carry Bible and stand in the pulpit. You will see everything will change. Let me carry Bible now and go to church and wear suits. You will see that it will change. Some of us are hard to love. Remember I told you, for me, controversy is a brand. If you come to me as Okoro Blessing in person, you must love me. You don't have a choice. I'm a loving person. This is my brand, controversy. Your pastor is the calm talking type. I'm the aggressive. I'm like Instaboski. As arrogant and as aggressive as Instaboski is, he has members. He's trending. I'm Instaboski in church. You know, you have your quiet pastor and we have Instaboski. Instaboski is the aggressive pastor. He has members. I have members. I don't want to be like your pastor. I don't want to be as calm as your pastor because it's everywhere. Every pastor is calm. They must be less aggressive. If I'm a pastor, I'll be aggressive. I'm going to be an aggressive pastor. I will be aggressive. So, I had to make this video. Not clout. You can see that I'm even sweating. I had to off all the ACs. I have 2 ACs here. I had to off all of them because I don't even want the sound. If I on the AC now, see, the sound will be coming into my audio. I had to off the AC. I'm sweating just to pass my message. If I don't love you, I won't share. If I don't love you, I won't share my story. If I don't love you, I will not be vulnerable. Every time I come and share my story, I give out my vulnerability. But that's my strength. Anybody that wants to insult me now will insult me because I am divorced, because I told them. But that story that I told saved a lot of homes, and a lot of people are using it against me. But I don't care. Every time I share my story, somebody will come and tell me, blessing again, blessing again. But if I open my DM for you, these same people who mock me publicly, beg me to talk to them privately. If I open my DM for you, you say, wow. The same people who are on my comment section and on blogs insulting me are on my DM begging me to talk to them. Blessing, if you just reply my message. Blessing, I can't wait for you to see my, it's them, the same of them. I give you my vulnerability. It doesn't mean I'm weak. I'm strong. Every day I come and use myself as an example. The difference between you and I is that nobody knows your story and you know my story. You're not better than me. But I'm strong enough to share it so that people can learn from it. So they don't make the same mistake I made. That's why no matter how much they attack me, listen to they talk too much. This girl today for everybody business. She's everywhere. I'm still talking. Not because I want a clout. I've gotten enough fame. I don't need fame again in my life. I need money. What I'm chasing now is money. I've gotten fame. So anybody that says Blessing Okoro is not famous, the person is not active. I'm famous. I don't need fame anymore. So I don't need to be dragging people or clouting to fame. I'm famous enough. I'm famous to the point that bloggers have begun to respect my craft. Insta blog have begun to address me as a relationship expert. Linda AKG blog have begun to refer to me as a relationship expert. All the bloggers now call me relationship expert. You know why? Because many of them listen to what I say, but they give you a 1-minute video for you to talk. Before Linda AKG blog will post my video, they would have listened to it. Most of them are on this live video. They will now cut 1 minute for you to talk, but they have learned from it. That's why they still address me as a relationship expert, because they know that I am doing my job. But the reason why you don't want to accept I'm a relationship expert is because you are watching 1-minute video. They want you to talk. Bloggers don't want you to learn. Bloggers want you to talk. The day you begin to understand this, you pay attention. Bloggers don't want you to learn anything, not to talk they want. Because if you learn, you won't be on blogs. Now talk, carry you go blog. So they will always cut out that 1 minute for you to talk. Pay attention. Now money are defined. No be clouds. Clouds don't have money. I want to make real money in real life. So I'm done clouting. I don't clout. I just speak my mind. Thank you so much for watching this video. And I hope this video helped. Both you as a man and you as a woman. I hope this video changed your life. Come here, beautiful. I'm talking to you. You, including you, that handsome man that is looking at me. I'm not a feminist. I love you too as a man. I don't hate men. The reason why is as if I always talk to women is because there is a projection. Women are the one who is being projected by society. That's why it looks as if all my posts is about women. It's not because I hate men. I don't hate men. I like sex. I just knock finish this morning. Tough, tough bowler like this knock me. I don't hate men. If I hate men, who will call they knock me? I'm not a lesbian. I'm not bisexual. I mean, who will fuck me if I hate men? Who will knock me? Nobody. I don't hate men. It's just the projection that our society is giving to women. That is what I hate. That's why it looks as if every time I'm attacking men. So if you're a man, my week done the shit, make a shit and back. So if you're a man or you're a woman and you're listening to me, the reason why I constantly talk every time you're seeing me on blog is because I know what happens behind closed doors. Did you hear what I said? The reason why every time you're seeing me talking on blog is because I know what happened behind closed doors. I see your pain even though you're trying to numb it with edited pictures and photo shoots. I see it. And each time I talk about it, you are angry because you are hiding it. Blessing Okoro is talking about the things you are trying so hard to hide. But I love you. If I just want you to see it and deal with it, it's because I love you. If I don't love you, I will mind my business. The difference between our generation and the old generation was because the old generation could not mind their business. In those days in the village, you cannot shout and the whole village will not gather in your house. In fact, the way you seek for help in those days in the village was to shout, "Ewo! Ewo! Ewo!" The whole community will come. But now, shout now. If you do, "Ewo! Ewo!" everybody will close their window. That is how we got to this point. We got to this point because people now know that when you shout, nobody will hear you. That's the beauty of social media. Social media is that when you shout, all of us will come. We'll come and talk. Why do you think our president banned Twitter? It's because social media is a strong voice. Social media is a town crier for people to say this person needs help. We'll come with our opinion. We might not come physically, but we'll hide under our account and give it to you. That's Blessing Okoro. I don't want to mind my business because if you wanted us to mind our business, you won't bring it to social media. We can't mind our business once it's here. I can't mind my business because I love you. No matter how much you're trying to hide it, I'm just trying to say, just see this pain. When you confront this pain, it's easier for you. I'm only trying to help you confront your pain. That's why I keep saying, deal with your reflection, not the mirror. No matter how much you report my account, no matter how much you report my account, there will still be another person that will still spring up and still be saying this thing I'm saying. No matter how much you want Blessing to shut up, the day I shut up, that is the day you begin to beg me to talk. I will still shut up. You see the social media? I'm not going to be here forever. A time is coming when I will not say a word. You'll see it now. A time is coming when you will pay for everything I have to say. For every time I talk, you will pay. Maybe then, you begin to value it. For me to even drop my opinion, they will invite me and pay me to drop my opinion. That is where I'm going to. So a time is coming when you might not even have access to all this opinion. You'll be paying to hear what Blessing have to say. That is where I'm headed to. Don't take it for granted. Okay. I love you. And it's time for you to go back and heal. When you heal, love will find you. You will not look for love because it is you that they are looking for. It is you that they are coming to love. So go and heal. Heal and become a better person. Both to the love you are looking for, to your unborn children, to your in-laws, to your generation. Heal so that you're going to be a good person. It is lack of healing that makes a lot of you wicked. You don't have conscience. If you don't heal, you're going to hurt those that you truly love. I love you guys.